Hey everybody, Ron here. Today I'm going to talk about the players in my campaign and their characters more specifically. So I have 4 PCs, the first of which is a Warforged Diviner Wizard. The player wanted to play a librarian who says what they think, even if it's just detrimental. Someone who served their master in the last war. That was a siren. I thought that was pretty cool. The character is all about obtaining knowledge for the sake of knowledge. And the character also has amnesia. And as you know, being a game master with a character that has amnesia, well, there's literally a blank slate to write stories from. That's what the player thought about. They didn't even think about the class. And she had a hard time deciding what class she was going to play. But with some encouragement, she chose to play a wizard, and more specifically a diviner. It just made a certain kind of sense. So that's what she's playing now. The second character is a Goliath barbarian from the Bieshk Mountains. They don't really have a background for that character. The player just wanted to play whatever he felt was needed. He felt like a meat shield was needed, so that's what he plays. But he still has fun, and that's what's important to him. And it works for everybody else, so it's fun. The third character is a half-orc druid. The character's name is Keth. Now, the player is returning to D&D after a hiatus. He wanted to be tied to the campaign setting somehow, so I suggested that he be a gatekeeper, and that's what he went with. He really likes the idea of being a gatekeeper druid. He plays a druid, trying to free animals, talking to animals, trying to free elementals that are bound to airships and whatnot. But he's a fun guy to play with, and the character is fun to watch. And the fourth character is a human artificer of House Cannith named Septimus, and he's a House Scion. And the player is pretty much all about obtaining power. His story goal is to become the head of Cannith South, who currently is Merrick's the Cannith, but Merrick's, at least the way that I'm playing him, doesn't particularly care about the leadership role. He's reluctant, and he's more interested in doing his own thing and his experiments in his workshop and whatnot. But Septimus is gunning for the top. He's a young man, but he's talented, and so he knows that he's talented. So he is doing things to be a good House Scion so that he can rise to the ranks and take control. And that's what That's what the player's interested in, and we'll see how that goes. Now, I wanted the characters to have some sort of ties to each other since they were starting at 3rd level. I have these interesting cards. Backstory cards by Ryan Macklin. They're really cool. I didn't choose to do a full backstory generation with the cards. I just randomly picked some cards, and I used those cards as story prompts for the characters. Marv and Twenga, how they met was Marv was somehow deactivated, and their body was left in the slums of Sharn. And Twenga got in a fight in the slums of Sharn and somehow reactivated Marv in the middle of a fight, and they have been friends ever since. Ket and Septimus met on a mission. Septimus had a house mission, and Keth, sorry, I keep on calling him Ket. They went on the mission together. Keth was hired to go on the mission with Septimus, and that's how they met. And now they're acquaintances. Keth has a thing for calling Septimus boss, even though that he's no longer his boss. But it's kind of fun. Septimus found his skills useful, and that's why he liked to keep him around. Keth gave Twenga some valuable spiritual lessons for something that Twenga did in his past, and so that's their connection. Marv has skills that Septimus found useful as well. And so that's the connection that they have, because Marv proved useful for some sort of task that Septimus had. So that's how the characters are all connected. That's how they started the campaign, and they have gone on adventures. In another video, I will catch you up as to the events of the campaign so far, so that I can continue on with my campaign diary. See you soon.